Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherri Hanson. Thanks for joining us today. If you have not come down to Vergas yet, there's only, we're getting down on the time where we've got some beautiful leaves out there, but it has just been gorgeous. And hasn't it, Judy? I'm with Judy Meyer. Judy's a past president of the Lions, and we're going to talk about some of the things the Lions have coming up and all the great things that the Lions do for the community of Vergas. And you've been around for... Do you know how many? It's been over 50 years because you just celebrated your 50th anniversary, didn't you?
Yes. But we have lived here in Vergas for, it's hard to believe, already 14 years.
You've been here 14 years. So
14 years that we've,
that you've been in the community. Yeah. It's a great community. I did want to remind you that on October 23rd, there will be the firemen coming around to the your homes and have your food pantry items set out on your shelves. The notice should be out there, and if you have something that you want to donate to the local food pantry here in Vergas, just leave it out on your doorstep, and the firemen and the youth group will be picking that up on Wednesday, October 23rd. So thanks for your support of that. It's a great community thing that we have. And talking about great community things, the Vergas Lions, you guys have something going on all the time, don't you, Judy?
We try to keep busy, and it isn't too hard when you enjoy helping your fellow man. And now I don't mean to give myself too much, or the club, but Lions is a great organization, and I've been a Lion since I came here, but I was a Lioness before, so I've been with Lions for over 40 years now.
You have been, and then that alone just says that you believe in it, and you understand that they do good things, which they do. I'm just really always impressed. Now tell me about, you got a Halloween party coming up for the kids. I remember my kids going to this, so it's a great time.
Oh yes, we always enjoy the children coming. Our Halloween party is going to be on Friday night from 5 to 7, and we will have games, all kinds of games, and some treats for the kids. We enjoy watching them in their little costumes and seeing how they expand from, for the years we've had those little ones come in that were babies in little skunk outfits and all of this type of thing, and then you see them growing up.
Oh, I know, and then they get these gruesome, Dracula costumes at that point. I do want to make sure on the date, though. Is it on Halloween the 31st?
That's the 31st.
And that's a Thursday night this year.
Okay.
And so I just wanted to make sure that it is. I know that you usually have it on October 31st, the actual day of Halloween. And what's nice about that is it's a safe, and it's, sometimes it's cold outside. It's nice and warm in the community center.
They can come in and be warm and wear those butterfly costumes that they like to wear. The princess. And
that's always what's fun about it. So on Thursday, October 31st at the Vergas Community Center from 5 to 7 p.m. And your kids will come there. They'll have a lot of fun. They'll get a lot of treats. And I just really thank you, Lions, for doing that for the children.
Well, we enjoy that. Yeah. Along with that, I want to thank the members or the people of Vergas who came and donated for our past blood drive that we had. We had 54 units of blood that was donated.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And there's such a shortage right now. I just saw on the television this past week where they were looking for donors and needing type O blood, because that is a universal.
Okay. How often does the Lions
we do that twice a year.
Twice a year.
Yeah.
And then is that something that you're called back for each year, or is it just something if you see that it's advertised that it's happening that you can just call someone to donate?
Well, if you'd like to donate and haven't donated, we encourage you to do so when you do see that we are having this. And we do have our list of donors that have donated in the past and call them. But if you would happen to be missed or not home when we do call, we will call back.
Right. That's always nice to know. And that's always held at the Event Center too. And so it is just really nice. And I like the fact that you've taken the different times, and so that people that are working can get there. And so you do usually start a little bit later in the day. And so that blood drive is great. I know that one of the things that's always impressed me about the Lions is their vision, as far as, vision is kind of a funny word here to say, because they focus on vision.
They have
and health of people.
Vision and diabetes. We have the dogs.
Okay.
The working
the seeing eye
dogs.
dogs. Yes, and And so I know that,
Excuse me.
yeah, the vision, the eyeglasses and the diabetes screening, and we talked a little bit about that you've done that screening and stuff too, and maybe looking at a health fair later in the spring.
We are. We're talking about, and because of the fact that we don't have enough volunteers to do the health screening at the same time that we have some of our other events, such as we're having our craft sale coming up, our 3rd annual craft sale.
Okay, well, let's talk about that, the 3rd annual craft sale. All
Okay.
right. That's deer hunting weekend.
It's deer hunting
Well,
weekend.
everybody should know when that is, but actually it's November 9th, and from 9 to 3 p.m., and that also will be at the Event Center. Tell me about the craft fair.
Well, this is, like I say, our 3rd annual craft sale, and it is local merchants that come in, and if any of you would like to and have not been in the past with us, you can reach us by either calling Tracy Buell, who is the chairperson, and her number is 342-2492, or my number is 346-4226.
So somebody can still get a table and they can still come in and sell. Okay.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
And we have room for 28 merchants.
Oh, wonderful.
So that gives us a wide variety. We will be having ads in the paper so that you'll, to reminders, but mark it on your calendar.
Mark it
we
on
really
your calendar.
need to mark
Saturday
those
on
things.
November 9th from 9 to 3 p.m. at the Event Center. The Visions of Vergas Craft Fair. I love the wording of that, and so the Lions support this. And what a great time to take time to just come to Vergas and go to the craft fair. Maybe some people are out hunting, but not everybody is, right?
Right, for you gals that stay
maybe-
back and make the lunches and all of that stuff.
Maybe they can
take
come
a
into
break.
town. Yeah,
take a break and come into Vergas, and don't forget our other local merchants that are in town.
You can come into town and go to the craft fair. You can go have lunch on your own, and then you can check out all the shops, which will be open for that.
We will also be having coffee and sloppy joes.
Okay, and so you'll have something
some
there
food
too.
there, and that the Lions are having.
Sure.
So.
Wonderful. It sounds like a day to spend in Vergas.
Yeah.
Saturday, November 9th. You touched on something, Judy, and before we close up here, volunteers. You need members,
Yes.
don't you?
We do need members. There's our membership is way down. It reaches a point where when you've been in a long time, well, then that means that you're getting up in age.
Well,
and we need some new young blood for new ideas, for
well, not
one
only
thing,
new ideas, but just for manpower
and
to work
manpower
events.
to do these things. And with that, we are having a membership drive too. You're welcome to come to our meetings.
When do you hold your meetings?
Okay, we meet on the 2nd Tuesday of the month, and we meet at 7. Our meeting starts at 7 o'clock. Social is at 6:30, and we meet at the Vergas Event Center.
So every 2nd Tuesday of the month, and you're welcome to come and check it out, right?
Right. Come check us out, and we'll be happy to give you an application, and you fill out the application, and welcome to Lions.
Welcome to Lions is right. And welcome to be able to, it's a great group of people that, like you say, you have the social part of it, but you're just also doing wonderful things. One thing we haven't mentioned is that I have always appreciated that the Lions do is the scholarships for the...
We do. We do our local scholarships in the spring. We sponsor the Miss Altona and Miss Vergas.
Right, and so you give back to the community just wonderfully.
And the softball team, and the sponsored different people who are the students from our high school. That one went to Australia this year for wrestling, and also the robotics
team.
The robotics team.
Yes,
that are doing wonderful.
They are doing wonderful, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, the Lions have been good supporters of our food pantry too. So. I think it's time for you to become a Lion, and so there's a lot of opportunities there, and so not only can you come to Vergas and take part in the Lions event, you could become a new Lion member too. So thank you, Judy, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you have a good day in Vergas.